Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome to our second season finale of Dark Matter. I am Simon at Wandering DM. I'll be jamming tonight's game. This is my crew of excellent players, awesome humans, all of them, or are they?
I
Humans,
am
I
the
mean,
only
not
human.
awesome. Um, no, I meant as players.
Right,
As
okay.
characters, yeah, you're the only human aboard the ship. You've seen
Well,
them
no,
during the
there's.
intro. We won't go around and reintroduce ourselves. We'll do the outros at the end. But without further ado, let us go back to the galaxy where the Scarlet Trust has departed from the night ship. Right before we delve into our adventure, who wants to recap what happened last time?
All I know is that someone put their fingers into someone else's brain and removed something that should not have been there. And somehow the person that was operated on lived and remained exactly the same.
Mostly.
Remained the same.
Mostly the same.
A slight scar and
And
Well,
I
minuses in intel, but yeah.
and
but only.
unfortunately I was not able to become Klinger.
No.
No, I'm sorry you weren't. I needed you more to, possibly deal with the phasing in of the possible illithid as I was doing complex brain surgery.
We were fine. The ship is shielded.
No, it's not.
Wait, what? I thought we had a shield on.
We do, but I don't think it's works against Captain. Does our shield work against plane shifting?
Nah.
Well, we
I,
were doomed from the start.
I like to imagine Zandak was actually eating the same way Justin is eating right now and just goes, nah. um, but yeah, Aminot was operated on, and the Mind Flayer larva was extracted from his brain, along with a small device that Doxy identified as a sort of media device with, well, there's a media encoded in it that was probably going to play the moment the Illithid came out and took over Aminot's body. There was a tense discussion between Aminot and Kebichet about what he has become over the last 30 years and how Aminot turned his back on his whole family for work and is slowly killing himself by working more than full time for the Inquisition and the Knights of the Sepulchre. Um, One more thing that also happened was a discussion between the Void, the entity known as the Void, and Kebichet. The Void asking her to snuff out the light of the High Inquisitor. Something that did not happen to the Void's great sadness and anger.
Oh my.
Yep, Kebichet lost her symbiosis with the Void. It was not happy, but relented to the decision that the doctor would not kill someone on her operating table, and that's what happened. The knights were sedated, inoculated, sent back on their way,
Released into the wild.
released into the wild, tagged and released. Eddard found a crate of important
Material.
material, yeah, equipment,
Huh.
aboard the knight's ship. An Ankh, an Avera Sunstaff that mysteriously disappeared, and a pair of magical swarm pistols.
And a cog.
And a
Or
cog.
cog.
Sorry, I forgot about
Yeah.
the sort of
Oh,
cog
yeah.
thing, the concentration module.
And I believe Doxy has the concentration module and the Aviverse staff.
I don't know what you're
Stashed
talking about.
away.
They just
Yeah, I don't know what you're
disappeared.
talking
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are they? Who knows? Maybe Stella stole them.
Of course.
Well,
Or Volans. Could
I
have been
don't
Volans
think-
added it to his horde.
Ate it. Yep.
yeah, I don't think that Volans added it to its horde.
I'm
And
pretty sure you did.
I'm pretty sure if we really wanted to know, and if I felt like I really had to know in the moment, I would just ask Walter.
Walter, don't be a snitch.
Walter doesn't
But I don't
snitch,
need to
sir.
know.
Walter
I don't need
is
to
no
know.
snitch.
Or want to know.
And yeah, that's what happened last time in a nutshell. The knight's ship carrying Aminot leaves, leaving you all to float in the black.
So they left with Aminot.
Escorted him back to the capital ship, which the Inquisition ship, which will then they'll have to figure out a way to deactivate the fake Aminot and then switch them back. But that's things that they have to worry about that you do not need to take part in.
That's what we call another person's problem.
Mhm.
Yep.
Ah, yes.
Not my division.
Yep. Just like the giant space worm that Simon was talking about earlier is not my problem.
The giant what? Space worm?
Yeah.
Space worm.
Oh, yeah. No,
not my problem.
I hope it's not your problem. So, what do you all do?
Well, Kebashet is going into the main. She's going into the kitchen. She calls it the kitchen. It's a kitchen. It's a very pleasant kitchen. It's a very nice dining room table. And she's ordering a very large chocolate sundae.
I come into the room and, oh, you're eating. Finally, I can see that happening. I've been wondering if you've been eating the past few weeks.
Eating? Yes, I'm eating.
You seem to be stress eating. Are you okay?
It's complicated.
So it is stress eating.
Well, we just saved my ex-fiance's life. He's fucked up with his relationship with his wife, who is also my cousin. He's still the High Inquisitor of a religion that persecutes mine, but he's also a Knight of the Sepulchre, and he was possessed by a Lithid.
Yeah, I think you might need more sprinkles for that added stress.
Not sprinkles, hot fudge. Where is it?
Since you are indulging, may I ask if I can indulge as well?
Yes, go right ahead.
Walter, can I have my 4th cordial, please?
You have a 4th Jerry cordial.
You bet I do. Listen, I'm counting those. I don't get a lot of...
So everyone is indulging in food and stress eating in the kitchen?
I
Well,
don't know.
half the crew. What happens to the other half?
I mean, Doxy would probably be stress working on projects. That's what he does. He forgets to eat. Kind of like me.
There's a little timer that goes off. Oh, wait. Walter, please remember to remind Doxy that it's been 6 hours. He does need to eat in this time frame.
It's his feeding time.
You should just go
No,
back to
I
the
could-
Has
I can totally
Doxy not?
I can totally imagine Loxy like having like a reminder that if he goes past like a certain hour or something like that of
Mhm.
not eating, that like she'll have like flaring lights just getting into his face. And he's like, "Oh, right,
Oh, sustenance.
yeah."
sustenance.
Has Doxy not just invented something to feed him so that he doesn't have to stop working and just like opens his mouth every now and then while he works?
It's like on like low on his priority list.
Okay. But it would save you so much time.
Yeah, but I asked for the full surgical suite first.
Well, the irony is that Doxy actually enjoys the stopping and like and the occasion of eating, but just forgets to do it.
So you eat for the experience of eating.
If only I could just get rid of this need to eat.
Yeah.
Ah,
If only you could turn yourself into a machine.
oh.
No.
There's a
Oh.
subclass for that.
Do not
I will
enable
become
them.
I will become a being of light.
Well,
And
if you
this
ever
is how-
find a way to turn yourself into hard light, we'll talk.
There's a spell for that.
Yeah, but permanent.
Oh yeah.
Is it the type of spell that if you cast it like enough times it becomes permanent?
No.
I think it's called Avatar of Light or something like that,
Mhm.
or Hard Light Avatar, and it's like I get it at 17th level because it's
well, that
like a
one
build-
summons one.
Oh yeah, right.
Unless I'm getting
Anyway.
mixed up.
I don't know.
All right, so
Um,
you're working
Yes, so I'm
on
working.
your stuff. All right.
Walter, be a dear and let Doxy know he's more than welcome to join us. Apparently, we're going to be here a while.
Doxy Kebachet told me to tell you that you are welcome at any time in the kitchen. They are currently doing a ritual called stress eating.
Excellent. I'm busy.
Kebachet?
Sorry, I have a fan blowing and just blew
Ah.
down on my a bunch of stuff.
Doxy told me to tell you that he is busy. End of communication.
Thank you, Walter. You are a darling.
You're welcome as always. And you just hear Twitch come in the kitchen and go like, I hate him. I hate him so much. And
Somehow I feel like you'll get over it. He will save your life at least once. And then you'll have to have like this life-death situation with him, I'm pretty sure.
Twitch just looks at you and says, if you ever put me in danger just for the sake of Walter saving me, I'm telling you right now I'd rather get disassembled.
Duly noted.
We will never do that. We would absolutely never do that. Captain, are you joining us?
I'm actually turning around the corner as I'm hailed. Twitch, you're too expensive to allow us to ever have you disassembled. You're stuck.
Well, I appreciate, Captain, that you appreciate my value as an object and not as a fully sentient AI. But hey, what can you expect?
Hey, you gotta learn to take a joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you never joked before.
Alrighty then. Anyways, pretty good day. How's everyone doing?
Well, she's doing fine. I'm enjoying my fourth cordial of the day. I am ecstatic.
Kevin, you sick? You allowing him to have a fourth? Was he a good boy, or you sick?
Captain, I literally just had operated on brain surgery on my ex-fiance who still needs the group of people who want to kill me. Well, no, let me rephrase that. Who want to publicly execute me slowly and painfully.
Well, I mean, when we talked to, I'm sorry, the other one, what was his name again?
Which one? Alaktep or Amanat?
Elictep, yeah. He said that their mission was to change the Inquisition to be less murdery.
Yes, and then Amanat was all of the, well, that hasn't happened yet, and we're going to be here a while, and it's going to take time, and oh, right. Doxy, when you have a moment, I have a request for you.
What? I'm busy. What is it?
I need your help finding someone.
Okay. Well,
When you're not
Doc-
busy, I understand.
Is this something that is going to take more than a Spoogle search?
Probably.
Yeah, fair enough.
I forgot that we called it Spoogle. Space Google.
Be careful, the lawyers will come.
Oh no, more
Firm!
lawyers.
The
What
firm
America
is
do
going
we
to fall
do?
upon us.
So
I would say
Cap,
within a reasonable amount of time. Oh, sorry, I was just going to say, just to make it so that I'm not busy anymore. Doxy will like within a reasonable amount of time, finally like get frustrated with the problem and be like, okay, well I'm just gonna think about it as I like walk and it's like he walks into the room and is like still doing like calculations in his head, like probably has a tablet up and it's like, oh okay, well, what is it that you needed? I have a spare moment. I'm trying to think through a problem.
Would you like some ice cream first? I'm being polite.
And then like you hear like his stomach just kind of grumble, for probably few hours, maybe even a day.
Doctor,
Um,
he needs 50 cc's of ice cream.
Wouldn't be enough.
And he starts getting a little woozy.
Sit there. Water, standard Doxy, didn't eat meal. Proteins, carbohydrates, and vegetables. Then ice cream. No, Doxy, oh, we were talking.
I was about to say, like, just to clarify one thing, was like some of this conversation over open comms, because
Yeah.
otherwise Doxy would not have heard any of it.
Oh no, Capuchina's got the comms open. She's whatever.
Everyone in the
Okay.
ship can always hear. Like your other
There's, like,
passengers
an
are
echo.
privy to all of your drama.
You're
Poor
welcome to join us
Whitney.
as well.
Yeah,
But,
Whitney and oh my god,
Rosemary.
yeah,
But,
Rosemary.
But I want to see if we can find pizza.
Ooh.
Amanat's third child managed to get himself arrested for smuggling void artifacts.
Oh, he could be
You're
very
talking about-
useful.
You're talking about tracking down a smuggler, eh?
Well, his father publicly had him executed, but then
Yet-
managed to give him money and get him off the planet at least.
I see. So faked his death. I understand. All right. Well, I'm
Want
sure
to-
that wouldn't be difficult.
Well, I'm sure for someone of your stature, probably not. But other than that, Captain, how are you? I fear that apparently, you want to take on the firm.
Yeah, so that's been something that I've been working towards for years. Yeah, it's been a couple of years now. So yeah, the fact that I'm finally being invited onto, the ship, the one that they have hidden in the middle of dead space so that no one can get to them, is great. I'm pretty ecstatic because I can finally move on after we handle this.
It's not really that nice a vessel.
If by not that nice you mean an immaculate, ridiculously expensive, ridiculously massive ship, then sure.
No, I meant the decor was a little ostentatious from my perspective.
That ship would not be a ship that you would have been invited on.
No. She's bullshitting, and she's doing it obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I it's like Andrew doesn't even like buy into it at all, like pretty clearly, like.
No, she's being very obvious in the fact that she's bullshitting on this.
So yeah, I mean, to each their own, but pretty good day for me. And hey, we saved some people, we got some secrets out, and I don't have to play this whole hiding everything I'm doing from the crew thing.
Ice cream?
Oh, I might have forgot to mention we have a giant diamond on the ship.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
After 2
Yeah.
seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I'm
so many.
sorry. What?
Doc, you'd be like, what?
Yeah, I mean, you remember the drill that we got?
You didn't know that.
Oh yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
The diamond inside the
I-
drill?
No.
I remember the diamond. That's the one thing that I caught.
Out of
I know there was a roll at some point that I got.
Yeah, no,
and
yeah.
I heard, and I just
Oh.
kept it quiet because I'm like, hey, might come up at some point.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it would be a shock. It would be a shock to you, Captain Anders, but and me, Doxy. But also, Doxy is not on. Like, have we unlocked Doxy's memories?
Yeah, after
From
we opened up the secrets. We
Well,
might have to put you back under when we get on the ship, but
I'm going to
Um,
assume. I'm going to assume that that diamond is somewhere. Whose diamond is it?
well,
hey, Darcy, can you go get it?
should I? No.
I don't know why you hit it.
Oh, well, it's in a secret spot, but as for whose it is, and Doxy recounts the historical documentation that he discovered of like where this thing came from and who it is. I believe it's from the Avira homeland, and it's like meant to be like a like intensely important ancient relic.
It's from the Citadel, right?
Yeah, I think so. And it
It
was somehow acquired by the firm.
It was like on episode 3. I don't remember.
So the diamond itself was part of, should have been part of the decoration of the Citadel, to spread the light in like multiple directions, like throwing a beam of light at it, and
Prism?
then have the light, like a prism,
Yeah.
basically. It is like one of the purest diamonds that could be found, and the firm managed to acquire it. No one knows how, but they acquired it, and then they decided to use it to focus the beam that was used to mine adamantine
And
on
to track it down.
Rova 4.
And
Rona 4.
and then
Rova.
I like Doxy would finish up the story by saying, and then we proceeded to deliver it to who we were supposed to, and then they all died on onto Tracker 9.
Yes, I remember
And
the
so
fact that we
got
still
it.
have it. I remember the fact we still have the drill.
hmm
It
So we
was
have a
part of the
diamond?
drill.
So we have a diamond that's supposed to be part of the decoration of the Citadel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of the Knights of the Sepulchre just left.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening, like all of last week, but it's a little fuzzy for me. I would have sent them home with it if I had been in the right headspace, but oh well.
Well, you had been stunned a few times by the mind flayers, I believe, so
Well,
we were all
and
kind of recovering.
It is complicated. Is it bad form of me that I really, really want to take a lot of pleasure in the fact that that stupid citadel has one less garish decoration on it? Am
Oh,
I supposed
no.
to be above that?
Go ahead, revel in it.
I was never a huge fan of the Citadel personally, but if we don't have to give it back to the Avira, there's nothing saying we have to.
I would say that apparently in previous conversations with certain entities, we are on the radar of various gods. Isn't that a great thing?
Well, we're noteworthy. What can I say?
Wait, on the radar of a god? Is that what you said?
More than one.
What? Why?
Or at least I am.
Oh, well, by definition, we are as well, since we are your
Associates.
friends. I would go with friends, but okay, associates work.
From Sounds good. Work.
That was just a word I was tossing. That wasn't doxing.
You know, apparently the old one noticed us. I don't. Is it bad form that I just want to take that little shit piece of diamond and break it into a bunch of little pieces, and then we can have? I mean, ooh, diamond. Can I have a bunch of pieces off of it?
Probably not. No, like there's so much more we could do if we keep it together.
But there's a lot I could do if I had certain volume sizes.
I understand, but
We could also just sell it for a boatload.
yeah, we
that's
could
right.
probably sell it for more and simply buy as many diamonds as you want.
Well, you'd probably still have to break it up because those stupid things are god-awful identifiable. I mean, they're huge, they're massive, and I can honestly say I've never actually walked inside the doors of the Citadel. There were things that happened and reasons why I didn't, but they're noticeable.
There's more than one market.
Fine. Anything that... I'll wait till after we sell it, and then I'm going to shove it in his face. And she just kind of stares off at that. And there's a little smirk on her face.
I'm gonna look where you're staring to make sure there's nothing. Okay.
Alternatively, and tell me if I'm wrong, because you know the situation better than I do, but if you were interested, would you be able to use returning the diamond to the Citadel as a catalyst to make the Inquisition be less douchey?
I will meditate on the question.
But yeah, no, I figure before I do anything with the diamond, I should let y'all know that we have it. But yeah, we've had it for a while.
All right, then. Here, why don't I just... I'll meditate on the question and I'll come back to you in about 20 minutes. But we're going to the firm. Do we have an address? Do we know where we're going?
Waiting for the invitation.
That's the moment when a communication will come in. And I'm going to ask you, out of game.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah. Out of game, out of character. Which would you rather start today? The firm storyline
Yes.
or the tower?
Oh.
I'm biased.
The
I'm very
remind me
biased.
who the tower is again.
Hmm?
Remind me what we know about the tower again.
Not
It's
a lot.
communicating.
Aside from Edard sent a message, an email, a spoogle email, a spemail, to a web address they had found, and somehow someone took notice and started sending spells to Edard.
Which I've stopped, right?
Yeah, they sent like 4 or 5 of them back to back, and then you didn't have anything since. I haven't heard of them since. So my question is, because both of them have surprises and hijinks and such, but the
I'd say let's go
communication
with
that's coming, the firm.
Yeah,
Firm?
that's my.
Yeah, I've been going at this since episode 1, so I would love to go towards the firm.
Yeah.
Because I want to stick it to the man.
Yeah.
That's Dusty. Yeah.
I embrace the firm because I figure we're going to eventually have to put Edard on a throne if we deal with the tower, and that might take...
Has anybody thought of asking Edard if he wants to be on the throne?
We'll probably have to put Edard on the throne. You notice that I didn't say ask him. Put him there.
No, you're going to be my puppet leader. I mean, what?
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 All right.
Listen,
then.
the only way I'm going to be a puppet leader is if he made finger puppets with my face on it.
Well, I've got
Noxy
a very
convert some with hot
creative-
light.
Speak
very
of the
creative
devil.
surgeon right there.
Speak of the devil. Communication comes in from the firm.
I pick up.
I immediately pick him off and send it to my private terminal.
Kind of want to fight for it. Go ahead.
It would be a bit hard since I think all the communications were done from your private terminal anyway.
True.
So
Eh.
Zendak only gets a ping that there's a communication waiting. And it says, we have reviewed your case, Captain Highhill, and have agreed to meet you about the executive.
Aboard the executive, I thought I was meeting everyone on the upper management.
The upper management, sorry. Simon got mixed up.
Oh, okay.
There is, of course, an event going on too. So this takes place in a dead magic zone, far away from everyone and everything.
Except for the flotilla,
Mm-hmm.
right?
But a lot of the flotilla is in one dead magic zone, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize there was multiple.
There's more
Okay.
than one, yeah. If you look up at the map, there's like a bunch of gray areas here
Right.
and there.
Okay. Anyway, continue.
But firm contractors might also be present to entertain upper management with a deadly space race. If you would like to participate or bet on such race, there's like a sheet, sort of like an Excel spreadsheet with like a roster. If you want, it's very gladiatorial. It's very deadly. Those that lose never make it out alive because it's in space. If you lose, you die. There can only be one winner.
I'm certainly interested in betting. And, I might even have a racer that I can sponsor.
That is very interesting. Which racer?
She's a former crew member. Her name's Lola. And I don't know if I'll be able to get her, but, I'd certainly reach out and see. She's an incredibly talented pilot.
All right, they'll add it to the roster, and you see on the sheet live it's added. Just Lola piloting the Lola.
Redundancy,
Well-
redundant.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think. Oh shit. I think internally we call it Lola, but there's like a name that we haven't necessarily given it yet because
Okay.
Lola isn't here.
Mm-hmm. All right. And I don't know if she'll be there for the race. But that being said, you are welcome at any time. The official meeting will give you time aboard the upper management to relax and explore, sightsee, as it were, network with some of the other firm employees, and then we'll meet with you after a period of 48 hours.
All right, sounds good. Looking forward to joining the upper management. Well, being aboard the upper management.
And they would ask that you relinquish control of your ship momentarily so that they can input the coordinate of the upper management into your space GPS, I guess.
Navigation.
Navigation module, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
One moment while I get my engineer to organize it for you. Just going to flip over comms real quick. Put the call on hold.
Mhm.
Call Doxy. Hey, Doxy.
Yes.
So the firm's asking that we temporarily give them complete access to the ship so that they can input coordinates into the ship rather than give them to me directly. Can you partition part of the ship to make it look like we've given them full access to the ship without actually giving them full access to the ship, so we can simply take those coordinates and make sure that anything else that gets installed doesn't get installed?
I believe so. And as you might have guessed, Doxy probably already had something in place for this.
Well,
Like
my
he-
antivirus is always running.
that,
Oh
and
yeah,
also
they can't install viruses. That's for sure.
but no, it would be like the what would I call it? I'm trying to think of like the blank protocol. It would be the not the facade. It would be the ghost protocol. That's what it would be. Because it's meant to be like, here's our ship, but it's only like a figment, or no, like, kind of
Like
like
a
an
partition
illusory.
hard drive.
Yeah, it's like an illusory version of our ship. So like they think they have all of it, but they actually only have like a small subset of what we want them to have.
Although this time, it's going to be you against them.
Sure.
Because they
No.
will try, their engineer hacker person will
Sure.
try to do things to your ship.
Well, their engineer is going to have disadvantage on any data check made to hack our ship because of antivirus.
God.
That is the mechanical effect of that.
I thought they could. They
Um,
just couldn't install viruses.
Nope, it is
Disadvantage on data check. All right.
Yep, for the duration, can't be disabled by magical effects such as technical difficulties or logic bomb. Can't be infected with the N virus, which is the virus that turns computers and robots evil. Skynet, dear God. And then creatures have disadvantage on intelligence data checks to hack the device.
Cool.
It's why she does it every morning.
So
She's
I'm at
ready.
disadvantage. You have your whole data check. So we roll you against me.
Oh, I'm gonna help him.
Well, goddamn.
Hold on, I'm just making sure that I have all of my things in order because it's a big check.
Yep.
I haven't gotten chief engineer yet. Okay, I don't
And
think I
you
need
haven't asked for her help.
that. I will. It looks like we're going to be competing against something. Cabochette, would you be so kind as to
But of
lend
course.
some?
And she's
then
just sitting here doing this while she's holding while she's continuing to eat ice cream.
In the end, she just wanted to be included.
She
Aha,
actually
aha.
uses the ice cream to bless you.
Yeah. Okay. So I may not even need.
That instead.
We can say that. Sorry, the cat. Loxy wanted to play. So we can say there's two things. I'm a smuggler, so I have ability on or I have advantage on ability checks to make a pilot a ship undetected, conceal cargo, or deceive others about contents of your cargo. It's a stretch. It's not quite the cargo. So we could just say that Anders helps me. Okay, but yeah. So this is a data check.
Data check with advantage plus a d4 for
Okay.
guidance
Okay.
against
Okay.
me with disadvantage.
Okay. If I fuck this up, I'm gonna be really pissed.
Fuck up.
The DC
You-
for
you
this
failed
check
this,
is
Doxy
going to be
retires.
11. Because I rolled
11.
a 1.
Jesus.
Okay. Well, let's see. I got a 27.
With the D4?
Yeah, that only gave me a 1, sadly.
The firm guy installed so many spywares and programs to analyze your ship and send data back to the firm. They want to know everything about the ship. And
So-
yeah, it's
My
basically installed on a fake one.
Well, my thought is that the Ghost Protocol literally sends it fake data
Mm-hmm.
of like, here's things like, you know, and it's kind of like a subset of Loxy that just kind of runs in the background, feeding it like real like I guess smart data. So it's like, yes, here's some things that make sense, you know, like nothing's going on here.
So they get everything, and you get the coordinates back for where that ship is, and I am going to. I can't. Do you guys have the world map nearby?
Yeah. Believe it or not, I was looking at
galaxy
it.
map.
Yeah, the galaxy map. So there's a Maw station in the dead magic zone where Sol is. And their ship,
Double checking. Are you looking at the one from the beta or the one from an older book?
the beta.
Okay, good. Because we changed the map, so I just wanted to double check.
Oh, there's a beta. I'm still on Alpha V1.3.
I don't have the alpha one in front.
Well,
the beta
anyway,
one.
it's so the Gnomish flotilla is, from the map that I have, halfway into the dead magic zone. And right in the center of it is where the upper management lies.
So
We
it
going
is
to
in
Earth?
the same dead magic sector as the
Same
flotilla?
dead magic sector, and yes, it would be floating in orbit around a giant gaseous planet, fifth planet from Sol.
As soon as Doxy receives these coordinates, he'd be like, "Ah, I know this." I'm surprised. Can I do like a history check or something to see if
Sure.
the flotilla had like silently noticed it or something like that? All right, I'm gonna roll here. I wanted for that check. I wanted to roll on my dice, but here, aha,
22. You would know that the planet called by humans Jupiter is the storms on that planet create a sort of like energy field that that can easily hide anomalies such as this ship. But it's true that you remember from time to time like tales of a ghost ship in that area. It could
Like
have
little
just
blip
been,
that would
yeah,
flicker.
like a blip that appears, disappears, and it's always at random. It's never quite certain what it is. And whenever someone sets out to explore, there's nothing. And so, yeah, now you realize that this old story, fairy tale that you had heard before, well, that was actually upper management.
Ah, I mean, this reminds me of the story that my mother used to tell me about this eerie ship that would appear in I want to say like some sort of like solar or like astronomical event, like correlate with it on often, and it's like every blue moon, right? That's kind of the thought that I was going for, but I can't remember. I can't think of the thing. It's like,
Every
yeah,
time you
ooh.
drink a blue moon, the ship appears.
Which is never. No. No. Okay. And I will enter in the coordinates for you to pilot us there.
So they have access to the whole ship, right?
Nope.
Well, part
The
of the
Ghost
ship.
Protocol is active, and they only have access to what I want them to see.
Do
how
they
soon-
know that I exist?
Of course, they know that you exist. They've known that you
Damn it.
existed for years. For
Yeah, you're
How long
contractual
you been-
for the firm.
Oh, that's right.
Shit, do they know that I exist? He says, looking at his ID card. Oh, yeah, right.
Like, firm contractor. Yes, they know you exist. You're on their record.
They might not know that you are the heir to the Laksha Empire.
Okay.
well, I mean, it was on the news.
Damn it.
All over the news.
Well, we'll see how
On
that plays.
every device, in every part of the universe.
No, not that part wasn't on it. All over the news. Everything. Well, how long before we get to the Dead Magic Zone? I have a couple of things to do before we get there, and
You are currently, oh my god, so far away. You're 1, 2, 3, 4 Maw stations away. 3 to 4 Maw stations away. Which is basically 30,000 light years.
And in layman's term,
Like a week.
Time about a week.
I
Yeah.
actually I haven't counted, so I'm not really sure.
No, but I can tell you
Or my-
in a
Thousand
moment.
don't-
Can
I need to get card for that.
Huh?
I need to get a reference card for that.
Yeah, well, if one of you has a calculator, 10,000 divided by 300.
Oh.
Well, 100 divided by 3 is 30.
Good, just give me the answer.
30. 3,000.
You
Wait,
said what?
You said 10,000 divided by 300?
33.3.
3,300.
33 days. Yeah, 33.
So it would take you 33 days to get there.
So, question. I haven't gotten a chance to use this yet, so maybe this will be the time that it comes in play. I have Star Guide. As a Star Guide, you are uniquely qualified for the task of charting unknown systems, braving the galactic frontier.
Ooh, that might actually help you and lessen the time between jumps.
'Cause we don't necessarily have to go Ma.
No, you could do
straight jump?
Yeah, like
What engine level do we have?
it's,
3, right?
Yeah, 3.
Okay, so yeah, we travel 2,500 light years per jump. But that's only with blind jumps. Is it?
No, it's
I'm sorry.
300 light years per jump distance.
No.
Alright, what is it?
Go to page 147.
We're getting into the jump rules. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to
Yeah.
do this forever. So yeah, let me know the numbers and I'll type it in.
Yeah, if we have a class 3 engine, we can jump 2,500 light years at a time. And if we're not using a MOS station, we get 2 free jumps and can recharge and do extra jumps per day by expending 3rd level slots.
Ah,
So-
okay, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I can blow a bunch of 3rd level spells to get us there faster.
Yes. Though jumping without a maw does run risks unless you have certain
Guide.
spells eating
Or Star Guide.
Yeah, things like that. Because unassisted jumps, you do roll on a table. Even when you do those things, you're just less likely to get screwed over.
And what do the roaches do again? Because I want to say that we have a roach, and I'm immune to the effects of roach addiction.
We do have a roach, I believe. Zred add roaches in a room. In their room.
We have 2 roaches. They're currently in the med lab.
So
Yeah, close enough.
You can eat them.
Consuming roach triggers wave of euphoria and mind expanding effects. Consuming a roach grants you the astrogation spell.
oh, is that the spell that like reduces the whatchamacallit? The effects that you were talking about?
Yeah. So I'm pulling the spell up now.
Yeah, astrogation is you roll twice on the jump navigation table and you take the result that you choose and you add 50 to the roll. So because
we
of,
actually changed it.
Oh, well, I have an old book.
Yep. That's why I've been telling you for a month to download the beta, and I've sent you the link multiple times.
I'm
I've got it.
sorry.
I've got the new one.
So by burning rare spices and incense, you can briefly determine your course through the universe. If you perform a void jump while the spell is in effect, you automatically make a perfect jump.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That makes things a lot simpler with roaches. And so, I mean, let's calculate how many jumps are we going to do. So we have 30,000
Well, no. We can jump 2,500. We go
jump.
2,500 per jump. We need 10,000. 250 divided into.
No, it's
1,000.
30,000. 12 jumps.
No. We can do
10,000
2,500.
divided by
2,500.
2,500. That's 4 jumps.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was 30,000. That's why I was.
We
confused.
when we looked back at it was, and then when we looked at the details of the engine, we found out that we have a better engine than we thought.
Got it.
So it's 4
Um,
jumps.
Nice. Yeah.
So
So I could at least do 2 perfect jumps with our roaches, and then the rest of them I have the craziness with the star guide.
well, my bet is if we want to do this, I'm assuming we're all talking about this in
Mhm.
presence. My suggestion is use the roaches for the first and the last.
Okay.
Well, you want
I
to
mean,
start
I've
on the
always-
right path and end in the right place.
That is very true.
What page is it for the navigation table?
147 for the jump.
I'm so excited. So excited. We haven't done a void jump before. We've always done Moss stations.
Also,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that we when we do these jumps, that the last jump is the one with the roach, so that there's no problems, because we're jumping into a dead magic zone, and if there's any problems that I need to address,
Oh yeah, there's that.
just throwing that out there.
So that's the dark matter engine rules that I told you. 147. The the unassisted. Okay, exploring the verse. That's 183. And that's
183.
got, 183 and 184 for the jump rules.
Okay, because I have an older book. It's I'm in the monsters because I'm an idiot.
Download the new book.
Well,
It takes 3 seconds.
I'll take the 3
So-
seconds.
All right. Ow. Okay, I just need to shift.
Well,
All
while
right.
I do this, why don't I tell you about Mage Hand Press, the makers of Dark Matter, which, by the way, are sponsoring this stream.
Woo!
Yeah, if you go to their store, store.magehandpress.com, and you use coupon code WanderingDM, you can have 15% off any and all of your purchases, including, am I saying that wrong? Including Dark Matter.
Yes, everything on the store is discounted if you use Wandering DM.
I don't have Dark Matter in my library on drive-thru.
You should.
It's
Because
a great book.
I will fix that for you real quick. Do.
FYI, I
Special
haven't looked at your storefront in recent while, and it's fantastic. You guys did such a good job.
Well, thank you. I'm very critical of it.
What's that?
As
Very
a-
critical.
Yes, I'm very critical of it. You know, be your own worst critic or whatever.
Yeah.
hmm But yeah,
Well, as a web developer and critic of many UX experiences, I appreciate it.
well, I'm glad. Just don't go on your phone. Just don't go on your phone.
Well,
That is
you
the
know,
problem with most websites. I understand.
Mhm.
It'll be fine.
We're working on it. It's on the list of many things that we have to do.
Well, we can talk about it later.
Yep. So you
Mostly
said
'cause,
page 183?
183 and 147. Those are the two relevant sections.
Oh, I still have to add 10. 183.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
and
of the,
mod jumps. There you go, jump navigation. Yay! All right. So we're about
Also-
to jump 4 times. Yes.
I was just going to
Next
say
one?
the books bookmarked as well, so
Fantastic.
that can also save you some time. And also, it is searchable. You can Control F this document.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Well,
a
the other
beautiful
one,
PDF.
It is.
I highly recommend getting it.
I mean, I can't wait for the day where I'm actually going to play Dark Matter instead of DMing it. But yeah.
Something up, man.
So,
I'd love to run a game in space.
let's roll for our navigation jumps.
So the first jump was with the roach, and then the next two are without, and then the last jump is with the roach. And
So- Plus
I'm-
55. Oh, yep.
going to be standing in the cockpit next to Doxy when he does this.
All right. It's
So-
not affected by guidance because it's a percentile roll.
No,
Right.
no, not the guidance. When something goes wrong.
All right.
I'm the backup pilot, so I'll be able to take the wheel.
Okay,
I mean,
so-
fortunately, I have advantage on saving throws I make against natural hazards such as radiation, high gravity you encounter in space, and in harsh planetary environments.
But we don't.
It's okay,
What?
I have zone of atmosphere.
Oh no, I mean it's more of like I think me as the pilot of the ship at this time gets advantage on saving throws for the ship. Is that right? Is that-
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So let's jump once. A D100 plus 55. Actually, 2 D100 plus 55. And you choose which one. 2
Right, 'cause I have
D100.
Wait, why plus 55?
It's 2 D100. The one that you choose gets a plus 50 because of astrogation.
No,
Oh.
perfect. No. Astrogation gives you a perfect jump.
Oh, it's perfect jump. Absolutely. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I missed
So the first jump is a perfect jump.
First jump is perfect. The second is a D100 plus 5
yes.
because of Star Guide.
All right, I'm rolling the dice.
Oh boy.
That is a 61 plus 5.
66.
So
66. You
Your
end up,
target.
yeah, near target, like 10 minutes away from where you intended to jump. And then the third one without a roach.
We're okay, yeah.
Yeah. Because we got 4. 86.
Perfect jump.
Plus 5. So that is 91.
Perfect jump. So the ship jumps once, twice, a third time. And when you exit the void for the fourth time, you find yourself mere kilometers, hundreds of kilometers, away from the planet Jupiter.
Yeah, I want to say like Doxy is totally having a Han Solo in like the Ma moment where he's just like finding that perfect path of like, and it's like craziness. I don't know, like avoiding like some crazy stuff. Some like, I don't know.
While you were in the void, though, you're the one astrogating. Who's the one piloting?
Isn't
Oh.
the
The pilot usually
What?
is the one
Is the astrogator? Okay.
Mhm.
So then
Which I'm also a pilot, so
make a perception check.
fuck. This is not what I'm good at.
I'm in the captain's chair. Can I make this perception check as well?
Everyone else can with disadvantage.
Can I make this perception check? Because she's just staring at the void.
If you are in the cockpit, you can.
Okay.
With disadvantage, Doxy has advantage because of the roach.
Oh, nice. I'm tripping out, so it's like I see everything.
You see the numbers. You actually see them this time.
I see the Matrix.
It's an 11.
I got a 13.
What's my wisdom score? I forget. Perception. 0. So that's a 14.
14.
I actually rolled okay.
You, Eddard, and Kebichet notice a tall figure walking in the void.
Wait.
Humanoid-like, but it is towering. It is bigger than a planet. It's black on black. It's very hard to see, but in a quick flash, when the lights of your ship, blink before and after the flash because of the surge of power needed to teleport, basically,
So the jump, yeah.
you notice it. and you swear, Doxy, that it reached a hand out to grab your ship.
Mother.
Is that
Question: was I perceptive enough to see its eyes?
How many do you want to have seen?
Oh, mother. Question: have I seen those eyes before?
Yes, you have.
Fucking knew it. Okay.
Have I seen this before? Or do I know what it is?
Actually, you might have seen it before, but it is not like when you see it today. It is not the comforting presence of the void.
Yeah.
It's like
It's not- It's something else is there.
Yeah,
is that the space titan of Rhodes?
No.
the Colossus.
Thank you.
And no, it is not Galactus.
Galactus. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
No, I mean
saw
it just
the private
reminds.
chat.
Yeah.
Is it still there?
Oh, it happened in a flash.
Okay. So all three of us are just like freaking out, and Anders over there is like, "What?"
I'm eating an apple or something.
Hold on. Can I roll like I'm gonna roll something to see if Doxy's like brushing that aside as like part of the trip from the roach. What should I roll for that?
We'll do the same thing as with Call of Cthulhu. We'll roll intelligence.
Oh, okay. So what I'm good at is it a saving throw again?
Yeah, we'll roll
Okay.
an intelligence saving throw, and if you succeed, you can rationalize what you've seen.
Okay. I got an 18.
Yeah, so you can easily rationalize what you've seen to,
I've seen Into the Void. Remember that time that Volans well, when we peered into Volans and while we were in a jump and we saw a giant eye looking at us, I think we just saw the larger form of it.
What?
Well, that's not the void.
Wait, what? What happened?
Is that like an avatar of the void?
No. Right? She would know that that's not the avatar. She would know that that's not the void that she talks to, right?
you're not quite sure. You've seen it before.
Yeah.
It is not the void.
Yeah.
It might be an avatar of, but clearly this one, you had an uneasy feeling when you saw it. A thing that you would not experience normally.
I mean, you just pissed off the void just a little bit, so maybe.
You don't know that.
No, I don't know that. But, I mean, Eddard doesn't know that.
Yeah, but I mean, well, no, that's not the void as it usually appears. Let's put it that way.
I'll take that.
That's fair, because that's terrifying. Well, I don't know exactly what the what are the effects of Doxy, so I can roleplay this properly for the roach, because technically at the last tail end of it, so Doxy's still tripping or high.
Yeah, I'll say tripping balls is the
Ever taken acid?
Yeah, that's it. Ever taken acid?
Oh, okay, yeah, I know that. Okay.
Oh, he has. He knows.
Yeah, I've done some crazy stuff, man. I've got stories. Well, I'm pretty sure that whatever that was did not want us it definitely wanted something with us, but not good things.
No.
And I would imagine that we're kind of drifting in an orbit around one of Jupiter's moons or something like that,
Yep.
like kind of hidden
No, for at the moment you are flying towards Jupiter. In the distance, you can see the upper management. It's a small blimp in your displays. Like you are still maybe an hour or two of sublight travel away from the ship.
Oh, okay. I thought we like jumped like to be super secrety, jumped like next to one of the moons and was like coming in on a stealth approach or something like that.
Oh, we could do it that way.
Yeah.
Yep.
I did get a 91 on my last roll, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean you can decide precisely where you would.
Well, particularly because the last one is the one we're using the roach for. So
exactly. So we landed exact. I was tripping, and landed exactly where we wanted to. I saw the web of the universe.
Okay.
Wait, so he keeps talking.
Doxy
about...
is saying that, by the way. So he's like, I
Something's-
saw it all.
Okay, did y'all see anything else, or is it just this guy?
no, we did. There was something in the void, and she's like kind of walked over to Doxy and started, using her medical kit to try and, started analyzing him, making sure he's not tripping too badly, that he's not having any negative reactions.
I
And only a few balls. Not too.
Your feathers are really soft.
Thing.
Okay, sorry, I was busy spoogling about this. What kind of idiot calls the planet Jupiter? I mean, like, what kind of name's Jupiter?
Apparently, a name of a god, or at least the humans believed it was once.
Yeah, I'm reading about that. It's crazy group of people. These Terrans.
Yes, and apparently their god, most of their problem with this particular god, and she's kind of like just doing this, and just, most of the problem with this particular god involved him not having control over his reproductive impulses.
And on that note, Doxy would be like, yes, Jupiter was a slut.
Hey, how many kids do you have, Doxy?
86.
Talk about someone who can't keep him in his pants.
I don't know where they came from.
I can.
Well, you see,
I
when
can
a
tell you.
man does certain things with a woman after he
No,
kills
we're
her.
done. We're done. We are
Mhm.
done. We are done.
There's a cum channel that opens up. It's
Cum channel?
That's
I
what
don't know
I heard
if
too.
Freudian slip. That's what I heard.
I didn't want to comment, but,
COMM. There's a cum channel.
Oh, thank goodness your Canadian accent gave us that. That was amazing.
Com channel, huh?
I'll see
I want
myself.
it duly noted that I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Y'all are immature.
You should know this at this point.
No, but there is a communication channel that opens. It is Rosemary and Whitney, and they say,
Oh, boy.
Captain,
Yeah.
I think there's a problem with the fridge.
Volans.
Uh,
Hold
Oh
on.
God.
And she's going to. And she's
Yes,
going to. I'm assuming there's like a standard like after roach.
Oh no, it's
Like-
called we keep the effect up for dramatic purposes.
Okay, that works.
The freezer became a fridge. That's even worse.
Don't. Okay.
What?
Don't
What?
let
The
him
freezer
go-
became a fridge?
Mm. And she'll like take Doxy by the shoulders and turn him and like shove him at Eddard. Make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. He's still a little. He might do a lot of things stupid, and she'll stride
Eddard,
purposefully to
So
Volans.
big.
I'm gonna grab Doxy's hand and I'm gonna go forward.
Lock him in a closet.
Nope. If I have, I'm going to go and potato sack him toward the freezer.
You make your way toward the freezer, and you see Stella come walking, like running by, whimpering. And
Oh God.
she looks up at Doxy, and only Doxy understands her, and says, "Oh, this is bad, man. This is so bad. This is.
Is it?
We're done. We're done. Game over, man. Game over."
What happened? Tell me, Celeste. Tell me.
Oh my God, what's happening?
There's
He's
a
talking to the
planner
dog.
breach in the freezer.
There's a breach?
A what?
No,
A planar breach.
Walter,
You've never heard of it
Walter.
before? And then Stella sits down on its haunches.
quarantine. The emergency seals around the fridge.
What's going on? You're talking to the dog.
And yeah, the coyote just barks and whimpers at Doxy, and then gets her writing pad out and writes SOS on it.
I'm gonna go ahead and peek in the fridge while they're distracted with Stella.
I mean, Kimichin went there first. She's gone.
We stopped and gathered valuable intel from Stella.
Yeah, when you approach the room, for those of you that did not stop by Stella, there are blinking red lights all over the place. And it indicates that there is too much weight
Oh
inside
my
the
god.
demiplane.
No, he grew again.
Yes, he did.
Oh shit.
Volans, darling, are you well?
Do you open the door to the demiplane?
Suddenly, dragon.
She cracks it.
You see an eye.
Oh,
It's about this big.
Is it Volan's eye or is it a different eye?
It's Volan's eye. It is pressed up against the door of the freezer, and it's blinking.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to open the door, Volans. I'm so sorry, darling. We didn't know this would happen. And she's going to open the door to the freezer.
Question: is the freezer a demiplane and it's
Yeah.
not the portal thing?
Yeah, the portal, the Stargate, leads into
Yeah.
the freezer.
So if
Did not
we
realize
might
that.
we might need to shrink Volans before we let Volans out because
Well, we have a small problem. Well, we need to give him more oxygen, obviously. So
Well,
we need to
I'm-
open the door.
yeah, I'm not saying don't open the door. I'm saying don't try and like.
Well, we have a small problem with
Wait
that.
a minute.
We're in a no magic zone. And she kind of looks at the
Oh
captain.
my
and thinks,
god, we're in the no
Oh.
magic zone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Please tell
So
me.
I know that the ship has a majority of it being technological, and there's some magical things.
Yep.
And then most of my tech is technological.
Yep. But
Okay,
the
so I
arcane
know-
lab and the workshop are magical.
Right. So I know I haven't mentioned it before, but can we do a flashback and say that I worked on the shrink ray that I talked about? Being like, I want to duplicate this technology. I said it like episodes ago.
Roll a d20. On a 8 or higher, this is something you've been working on.
It's a 9! It's a 9!
You have indeed been working on it.
We'll say it's a prototype and it's very finicky.
But here's the deal. Do you recall that at the moment in your state?
Oh, fuck. Do I need to make a saving throw?
Sure, make a wisdom save.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, that's gonna end well.
That's cocked. I mean, it's pretty clear that's a 13.
Yeah, that's good. You calm
Okay.
down from your bad trip long enough when you see the giant eye. Your brain starts going into
Oh.
overdrive, and you remember.
Volans? You're so big!
He's so
Wait,
grown.
I have a thing, and like Doxy starts squirming on Edward's shoulders, and she's like, go to the lab, wait, is it the lab or the engineering bay?
The lab. I'm gonna run with you to the lab.
Okay.
And if you think I'm putting you down, you're mistaken.
So I can't remember where. I mean, wherever I put it, it'd probably be where I normally take around stuff. So actually, it'd be in the lab where the original magical version is, because
Mhm.
I'd probably be trying to work
Working
on it
next
there
to it.
make the technology. Yeah. There it is. Get that, Edward. Get that. And I'd be pointing to this contraption that's like, it looks like the Honey I Shrunk Your Kids shrink ray.
Nice.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. 100%.
All right.
It had to be analog too, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yep. Yeah, baby.
Does it come with a complimentary Rick Moranis?
Yeah, and it's like a whole thing where it's like got the magnifying. It's got a helmet that you put on that has like magnifying glasses to like see the things that you shrink. Yeah, it's rad.
I'm gonna look so cool with this on.
Um,
I may have to make an attachment for your armor.
Yes.
you're
yes,
going to prototype shrink an adult dragon in a dead magic zone. A void dragon that you have no idea what might happen if it goes wrong.
I mean, I'm high right now, so I'm not really sure about the scientific.
That's okay. When you come back in, Kebachit's got the door open and kind of like petting Volon's snout because if that can come through the door.
Yeah, the snout can come out the door. And it's just like, it's tight.
We're working on it, darling. We're working on it. Doxy's got a plan. Right, Captain?
Yeah. Doxy's got a plan. He's gonna get you all taken care of. He said he invented something just for this occasion.
My Volan, what big eyes you have.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared, darling. We're right here.
Things gonna be fine.
So I know this is on the fly, Simon. And I really appreciate you letting me have this tech.
Oh, don't worry. If it fails, it's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, I know. So how do you want to do this? Do you want to do a percentile die and like have some like percentage, or do you want to do a d20 or
I
d10?
hope it works too well.
D4.
I want to see Volans be this big.
And can I use like my technology circuitry? I have like expertise in technology, circuitry, and all kinds of other stuff. So like maybe factor that into how you scale it.
Okay, let me check. Let me check real quick. Just because I want to do this right.
Guys, I'm so excited. I do have like as a star gnome as well. I have a thing where I can build like improv tech, but it's not like a shrink ray or anything like that. But that's magical technology. So
Everyone
that
knows
doesn't make any sense. A star gnome would not have magical technology that they're making. I don't know. Maybe it's.
I need to look. I need to read the feature.
Yeah, it's one of the Star Gnome racial features, but I think it was in an old version that I copied this over from, but I don't know. Maybe it's just my interpretation of it.
There's the identify magical
Okay.
technology. Engineer.
All right.
I have a D100.
Okay.
I have a D100 table that I made real quick about what can happen when you use the gun. So I'm gonna ask you to make a circuitry check first.
Okay.
If you succeed, it's a DC 20. If you succeed, you're gonna get a +5 on your check.
Okay. Let's see. Wait, where did my d20s go? D20. Actually, let's use this one for shrink ray. No, wait. Let's use this one for shrink ray. I'm using these two lovely dice.
Cool.
Oh wait. Why do I have two dice? I was like edging for something here. Oh,
Trying to
my
give
God.
yourself advantage.
I know, right? No, okay. So circuitry, right? Okay, that's a plus
Circuitry.
11.
Alright, so you need to roll a 9 or higher.
Oh, and would I be able to get Kebachit's guidance?
You're muted.
Oh,
No, we're in a dead magic zone. I can't do anything to help you.
oh, that's fair.
I would love
Also,
to.
didn't you build this
Over time.
on your own?
So,
I got a 3.
okay, so you just don't get the bonus on it. You did what
Yeah.
you could. You bring the laser, the contraption where the portal is. You aim it on the snout and roll a D100.
$56.
And that is when we cut to break for 2 or 3 minutes.
Come on, man.
We'll be right back.
Such a tease.
everyone, we're back. We're back. And we rolled a 56. You angle the ray and fire, and there's a flash of light. And from the outside, here's what we see. Behind the tiny moon, a black bead appears with a loud sound.
In space.
In space, with sound. And it expands rapidly.
What did you do?
Jupiter itself is slowly shrunk and absorbed into this newly created black hole.
Oh my god.
Oh my! What?
I had to get a 56 to get a black hole.
The firm ship is similarly. The upper management disappears. The Scarlet Trust disappears. Phobos and what's the name of the other moon again?
Demios.
Demos?
Demos.
And
uh,
Juno.
There's like 18 moons of Jupiter.
Yeah,
I mean,
one after the other.
So did we just TPK?
Not necessarily.
For
We might be
you, inside the ship,
what?
you awake.
What'd you say?
For you guys inside
Oh.
the ship, you awaken, lying prone on the floor, smoke coming out of the shrink ray. The door to the freezer is wide open. Your Stargate. Inside, nothing.
The Twinkies.
My dragon.
Oh yeah, that too.
The
Should
ship
like backhand slap him.
Ow!
The ship hums slowly.
They're like silence outside.
There
like there's
are,
nothing.
silence.
I
Like there's no
430.
out.
particulates or anything like that. I mean, I'm just thinking like Interstellar, like when they're on the horizon,
Uh-huh.
like he like gets hit. There's like no sound or anything like that, but he gets hit by particulates and he just hears that, and that's nothing and nothing else.
Yeah, right now there is nothing.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
ambient radiation or radio waves through space, like nothing. And there are 437 communications waiting on Anders' personal computer.
Oh, fuck.
I guess I would.
They
Uh,
begin. Yep.
Oh no, nothing.
They begin somewhat panicky, and they end up just garbled messages in all caps. What have you done, Captain High Hill? Where are we? Bring us back to soul space immediately. You are summoned on the upper management ASAP, lest you are fired and forced to walk the black in your underwear.
And when was this dated?
The last message was about an hour ago.
Okay, so
But
we
the
haven't
first
lost.
one.
The first message was 6 hours ago.
Oh, good. We haven't lost a lot of time. I think I have a question.
Yeah. What the? Oh, that's
So,
right.
Is Doxy still tripping?
I have Doxy like by the collar, and I'm like slapping the shit out of him.
and she like literally reaches down and pulls you apart
it.
and just kind of holds you up like this.
Oh my god, someone can actually do that.
Yep.
Lift the
Oh,
gnome
yeah.
and the halfling up and just separate them.
Captain, that's not helping at the moment. And she slowly puts the two of you down.
It's helping my anxiety.
I can help your anxiety in other ways, but I want to see if something works first. Hold on a moment. I want to see something. Because technically, our demi-plane is not in the no magic zone.
Wait,
It's a
are we?
demi-plane.
Are we like within the demi plane now?
Well, no, I'm just going to walk into the freezer now that the door's open and try and do something. So she's going to walk into the freezer and just kind of cast Sacred Flame and
It
see if it
works.
works. Good. I can get us out.
What about everything else, including a planet? Okay. Nah.
Well, I might be able to, but it would require a lot of help and a lot of... possibly doing things you don't like.
Oh.
I need to reply to some messages. I'll be right back.
Yeah, just Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna try and respond to the 10 million calls that I have on my.
And you can indeed respond to them all if you want, or you can respond to the latest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to call them.
To call
Like,
them?
yeah.
Oh, someone answers in a panic. Captain Zendak High Hill, what is the meaning of this?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. All I know is we got here, and then suddenly there was a black hole where the planet was, and then it's been 6 hours, and for me, it's been 3 seconds. I don't know what's going on.
Neither does upper management at the moment, and everyone's freaking out. We don't know where we are. Our radars are not working anymore. Nothing is.
Same. Which I'm trying to figure everything out. You've had 6 hours more to figure this out than I have. So what do you know?
That we don't know where we are. That there are no stars outside, no planets, no nothing. And we are not in the void either.
Well, there was a black hole that we saw. So I guess we're in wherever black holes go. I don't love that answer.
Upper management, neither.
Yeah, no, like I said, I wish I knew what was going on. I wish I could say this was my fault, because then I would know what to do.
Well, whatever it is that you did, your presence is required.
Well, again, I did nothing, but how do I get to you? All I see is black.
Here are our coordinates. Protocol be damned. Just get your butt over here.
I will. Hopefully we can figure this out quickly.
And if you input the coordinates into the Scarlet Trust, you'll realize that the ship is now. It used to be about an hour away from you. It is now 20 hours away.
Oh man. So we have 20 hours to figure out what happened. I'm gonna use the comm if possible. I'm gonna check on our two other, de facto crewmates and see what's going on. Are they good?
Rosemary picks up. She says, yeah, we're good now. Something happened to Whitney earlier, after the last jump. She fell down. I had to help her up, but I think she's okay now.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Get her to the med lab. I'll be there momentarily.
And, how's Doxy?
Peachy, you should have...
He could use your assistance.
We'll see how long he's peachy.
Okay, I'm on my way. I know. I'll meet all of you in the med bay. And
I imagine I'm still being like carried on Eddard's shoulder, and like he's carrying the ship tray, and I've got like the helmet on, and I'm just like, and I imagine there's like some like things that didn't quite work, and so I'm a little bit afraid.
You hear a bark.
Oh, Stella. Wait, where's the bark coming from?
Outside the ship.
What? I give Doxy to Kibishet, and I'm gonna go investigate that noise.
Oh. Hi, there's a sound coming from the space.
Is there like a port view that we can look
Well, you
through?
can open up like a display and look around the ship. The ship has cameras all around it to see. And there's a Stella waddling in space.
Space.
Space, and scratching at the ship and barking.
Okay, I'm going to give a shot. I'm going to deal with this. Could you go ahead and see what's going on with Whitney? Make sure she's still kicking.
Yeah. Okay. And Doxy, walk.
Yes. Okay. And
Um,
like he kind of starts walking next to her.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go put my armor, activate the life preserving unit, and I'm going to go and see what's going on outside.
You go outside, and your suit warns you that, well, there's no need for the life preservancy. Though there is no ground, you're floating in the air, but there's oxygen.
There's atmosphere.
There's atmosphere, though there's no gravity.
I'll use that opportunity to do a survey of the ship from the outside. I mean, I'm not super good at
Ship's
mechanical
covered in a black
stuff.
goo.
An actual like tar-ish black
Yeah,
goo.
sort of like tar. Like the ship skidded on a tar puddle. So the bottom of it is covered and like some of the sides have like specks of it.
Going to empty out my jerry can in space. So that's something interesting. I'm gonna put some of it inside, screw it up, and bring that inside for our resident chemist to take care of.
All right.
Our resident scientist, I suppose, at this point.
Back inside the ship, Captain Highhill. What do you do as the rest of your crew goes about their newfound business?
I'm fiddling with maps, trying to find. Oh, and like I'm trying to see if like does the internet work? You know, can we spoogle things?
You cannot spoogle anymore. Though anything that you spoogled before is still in your cache and you can still access it. You cannot spoogle anything new.
Okay, so
We do.
we
have
can't go to
unrecorded
Facebook. We
stuff
can't
like
go on Twitter.
Twitter.
Got it.
Splitter.
Twitter.
Facebook, Twitter, Spoogle. But don't mix up Switter and Spitter because one's super gross. So yeah, I'm gonna I guess run ship sensors, trying to see if maybe I can discover anything of the situation, and getting the ship geared up to head in the direction of the brain, the firm.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, I'm good at those. Wrong window. Too many windows up. I need a second screen. Investigation. Reroll.
It's a good thing you have that. It's a
Right?
good thing you have that.
Right?
You realize that you are currently floating encased in something. There are limits to where you are, like a demi-plane, if you will. There are walls.
We're in the dragon.
What?
Do you say this out loud?
Yes.
Well then, I might
Can I make it
actually
bigger?
have a way out.
Well, considering the sphere of annihilation is its digestive system, I hope it's not through the back end.
No,
Nothing ever came out of the back
no.
end.
I have multiple ways out. Well, I have enough multiple ways out for me, and maybe one or two other people. I have. Oh Lord. Oh well, Doxy, did you test
Yes?
this before you did anything with it?
Briefly,
Define briefly.
on an apple.
What happened to the apple?
It may have blown up.
Is that why the pie tasted weird?
Do you by any chance would like to know what the results could have been?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
that this gun is okay. You could have blown the ship and killed everyone.
Thank you for not
Oh my-
doing that.
God, when what? On a 1, I hope.
Yeah. You could have blown the gun itself and not do anything. Whatever result you got now. Or you could have shrunk Volans and make it permanent.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
Or the best result was shrunk Volans temporarily.
So, Captain, you believe we're inside Volans?
I'm like certain.
I
Okay,
might
then.
have something that helps. I got some of these stuff that's stuck on the outside of the ship.
Okay, well, I'll take that. Doxy, sit there.
Okay.
Somebody get me Whitney.
Whitney's in the med bay at the moment.
Whitney, sit on that bed, and she's gonna run the auto diagnostics.
She's
You know,
fine.
Can I?
She- We went from no magic. Well,
No, we're not in the no magic zone. We're inside the dragon. Therefore, we're inside the dragon.
right, but we went from magic suddenly to no magic. Maybe that's what made her collapse.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do some basic tests. Of course, blood work, standard these things, making sure you're not anemic. Any of these other things. Whitney, I do apologize, but your health is important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Good.
go ahead.
Hold on. Doxy, hold on. And she'll walk into, like, the back corner of the med lab where there's a bookcase. And it looks very simple. There's a lot of science texts there.
Mhm.
And she'll, like, slide them aside and pull out, like, the mini shrine to the void that she has there. Not the full one that she keeps in her room, but just, like, a little one that she
The
keeps.
portable shrine trademark.
Yeah. Exactly. You know, the one for pilgrimages. The little box and it, whatever. Okay. Okay. So this is going to be fun. Hope I don't creep you all out, but we need an information and this is the best one we've got. She's going to cast
I could
divination.
cast Banish.
So could I, but I don't want to banish ourselves before we know where we are. And I'm going to just check on a little bit of information first, darling. Is that acceptable?
Yeah.
I also have Dimension Door and Void Step, so I can get me out at least. And a couple other, basically all of you. I could put all of you in my locket and then we could bounce. But, be complicated. We also have to get everyone else out. So she's going to cast Divination. And ask, crap, it's a twofold question.
And it's got to be yes, no.
No, it's yes, no, but it's two yes, nos. Oh, she'll cast it twice.
All right.
Well, I mean, can you tell the team what your thoughts are on the question?
The first question she's going to ask is double checking if we are actually inside the dragon.
Ah,
And then the second one is out to get out of the dragon.
No, it has to be a yes, no question. The second question is,
Oh.
does the dragon have a standard reflux, and if I make it throw up, will it throw up everything that it swallowed? Including the other ship and the planet and the moons that are missing.
so, okay, I see what you mean.
Because if I only ask if I make the dragon throw up, will it throw up all of us? No, I mean, that could work.
Yeah, you can just ask that.
Yeah.
Is that your final question?
All right, let's listen, Regis.
I'm not gonna lie, the little dun dun dun. Like, in my head.
Well, has anyone else got a better idea?
The answer is no.
So the dragon cannot throw us up.
Can I see if Doxy has a drug-induced epiphany of like where the heck he is and what happened? What happened? What went wrong with his prototype device?
Yeah, make a. You don't even need to roll. Yeah, you figured out that
Had it set on Wumbo.
you didn't shrink yourselves.
Okay.
You prematurely aged the dragon. You don't know how many years.
Shit.
Skipping over a lot of the notes I had about Volans.
Wait. Premature age.
Yep.
So that means that eventually this would have happened.
Sort of.
Eventually, it would have gotten this big. And actually, now that you look at it, this whole place is.
Hey, did you set it to M for Mini instead of W for Wumbo?
Oh, I had the thing reversed.
I mean,
those-
it wasn't a
those
drug-induced
post-it-
super, so...
Those Wizmos messing around with my post-it notes.
No, but
You know.
part of your epiphany nets you this. You open up the consoles on the ship and try to figure out like what the limits are to this new environment and where you are and everything. And then you realize this whole thing is the size of a Maw station.
We've aged the dragon to a maw.
Oh my god, the Maw stations are dragons!
Well, we need to fix this. Because we need the dragon to not be dead. Hopefully. So
So Doxy would be like, "Aho! Everyone, just realized something. The setting on the shrink ray was flipped, and I may have accidentally aged Volans prematurely.
Wumboed Volans.
Yeah, he's about the size of a Maw station now.
Okay.
I didn't think a Maw station would be as big as Jupiter. Okay.
Bigger.
Okay.
I mean, remember Jupiter went like this. It shrunk and got absorbed
yeah.
into the black hole.
Okay.
Right now, Jupiter isn't inside.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, because there's atmosphere, that's why it'll take 20 hours, because you have to fly
Oh.
Atmos speed.
Yeah.
So, you aged our dragon, yes?
That's my understanding based upon these readings.
So, theoretically, one can restore and reverse the aging process.
Is that true?
Do you want
With
to
a-
divination it?
With a... No, she's going to use Allegory instead of a fourth level spell and ask if she casts Restoration on the dragon. Will it revert to its previous state?
Raider restoration?
And the answer is no.
Okay.
You have a new communication, Captain Highhill.
I answered.
Zandak Highhill, where the fuck are you?
We are making our way to you. It looks like it's going to take about 20 hours. Interesting thing, I think we might be in a dragon.
Oh, what? What kind of joke is this?
Not a very good one. If I wish I was joking, but my best guess is that well, we recovered a species and of what is the Moss Stations now, and it was kind of last of its kind sort of situation, but it looks like it somehow entering the dead magic zone might have triggered some rapid evolution, and the dragon now takes up what was Jupiter.
I understand only half of what you're saying.
I only understand half of what I'm saying.
And this dragon of yours, where is it?
Well, if my theory is correct, you're in it.
Then how do we get out?
Working on that. We're working on that. It's just new developments.
You know, High Hill, we had invited you over for a potential raise and a promotion, but it seems like you're gonna have to deal with HR. Dun, dun, dun.
That's unfortunate. I mean, if I was to have to deal with HR, maybe I figure out how I get out, and I leave everyone else here.
You would not do such a thing, Captain High Hill, would you?
Oh, you know how to get out?
Well, no, we don't.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to threaten me right now, is what I'm hearing. Maybe an apology is in order, actually.
You're a shrewd man, Captain High Hill. I like that. Alright, find us a way out and you're back on for the promotion. Maybe with a nice extra couple of days of vacation a year.
That sounds agreeable. Now that we're on the same page and we're showing each other proper respect, I am headed your way. It'll take about 20 hours. Hopefully I'll have an answer by then. I'll keep you appraised of the situation, okay?
Alright. Firm out.
Zindak out.
Way to go, Captain!
Now, I wonder one thing. The thing that I grabbed from the outside, is it currently digesting us?
Well, she's got the sludge in front of her and doing as many tests on it as possible. I mean, she's got
It's
the tests
saliva.
running. It's saliva?
Yep.
Saliva, not stomach acid.
Nope.
So we're in its mouth?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh god. Here goes biology.
She clicks a calm button. And then clicks the shipboard announcement speaker system that we created previously in episode 1 to deal with various people on the planet and to address things. And she shouts out very loudly, "Volons! Remember what I said about not eating family? Spit it out. It's not good for you."
And you hear a rumble.
I'm gonna hold on to the ship as best I can.
And something
Yeah, like Doc's like,
heavy and big strikes the ship on its side and sends it spinning a few distance away. Yes, it is indeed a giant dragon tongue.
us out.
And it rumbles again. and something pops up on the radar. A small anomaly, a magical artifact floating in space,
Oh.
is coming your way fast.
Oh.
Readings.
It's about the size of a I don't know.
No.
It's about 5 foot in diameter.
It's the AI.
Everything else
The
is
one
in
that
the
he
ship.
ate.
Yes.
Oh God. No.
Actually,
Uh,
you're close, but the AI disappeared in the sphere of annihilation.
Yeah.
Sphere that is about 5 feet in diameter.
Volans.
And it
That's
passes
Bort?
by you. And then comes back around. Seems like the dragon cannot spit, only disintegrate.
Well, no, I mean, if
Oh.
we're inside its mouth, it should literally just open its mouth and just.
You're apparently not inside. Well, you're inside the mouth, but seems like it can't just open its mouth. Oh, there's another message. Captain Highhill,
Yes.
what is this sphere of annihilation doing here?
Remember the dragon? That's his stomach.
Part of the
Avoid
anomaly.
it.
That makes absolutely no sense.
By this, ancient, one of a kind, last of its kind species whose bones now function as the moss stations that we use to traverse the galaxy. Tell me how much you know about the physics that makes that work, because I know nothing of it.
We know nothing either, but please make it stop. If
Okay.
it strikes the ship, we're...
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. This is new. This is new for me.
Okay. That didn't work. That didn't work.
I mean, Captain, just tell him we're always really good under pressure.
There's another communication.
Answer.
Why, hello there, people!
Oh, an amoeboid.
Oh boy.
Oh, the bacteria from the stomach acid. That makes so much more sense. And she has this moment of like, huh, that scientifically makes much more sense. I will have to. And she picks up a pen and just makes a note and is like, okay, then that's something else to research in science.
Hello?
You're currently in the path of a sphere of annihilation.
Yeah, I would love to, not be in the path.
Well, just come on down, and we can shelter you. You're a mite big and made of a substance we've seen only once before.
Yeah. So where are we going?
Down. Down is a direction. It's the opposite of up.
Yep. Familiar with down. Okay. I'm gonna. Whoever's piloting, that's not Doxy. Because he's high. Down now.
Wait, no, we do not want to go down.
Yeah.
Right now we're in the mouth. We don't want to go down.
I just got a call from an amoeboid, and he said go down. He can shelter us. So.
Yes, but do we know
something?
Do we know anything about our abilities to survive the stomach acid of a dragon?
You know what? All I know right now, well, actually, I know that his stomach is the sphere of annihilation. I remember.
Well, no, we just know that he had a sphere of annihilation in his stomach.
No, that is his stomach.
I did the medical, but that was when he was much smaller, and now he's much bigger.
Yeah, I went back on your data. I found more things.
Why do you never share this information with me?
I tried to, and you kept on blowing me off.
When did I blow you off?
When I told you his stomach was a sphere of annihilation, you were like, "No, it's his stomach. It's in his stomach. It's not his stomach." Blah blah blah. And I gave up,
No,
and
I never said that. I never said that. I said it was his stomach. But that's later. But now he's much bigger. He would have. I'm assuming if he has saliva, he's going to have stomach acid.
You guys are being really loud. Can you take this into another room?
This is my medical facility, and she'll turn around and is like, "Go to sleep," and just sedate Doxy.
We might need him. What did you do?
No, I don't want to sleep.
he created this problem. Nope, we don't trust him right now.
Sleep.
And on that note of chaos,
Absolutely.
as we can hear from outside the ship, because there's atmosphere, we can hear the bickering and the confusion and the chaos. We have one very high crew member,
Who's asleep?
and
I'm
the
gonna
rest
resist.
who are bickering, arguing. The Wismos are freaking out. Stella is still pawing at the door.
No, I went outside
Oh,
to
okay,
get
good.
her.
Stella is sleeping on the floor. Meanwhile, on the firm ship, someone in a business suit, a tall, imposing individual, has both of their hands clasped in the back and is looking out a giant bay window in the direction of your ship,
Oh.
and turns halfway to the camera and says, "A dragon as big as a Mars station, you say? Well, Captain Highhill is full of surprises." And then turns to the other side and says, "What? Yes, they will be with us shortly. And then we can move on to phase 2. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode."
Damn the firm.
Who says the firm's getting out of this dragon?
The firm itself?
I mean, fuck the notes I had for tonight. Y'all made things a lot more chaotic and interesting.
I'm glad that shrink ray came in handy for you.
Let's go around the table. Tell us who you are, where we can find you on the internet. We'll start with our Justin, because I know you have something in a few minutes. So if you want to just do the outro and then pop out, we'll understand.
I'll stay as long as I can. I don't think I've gotten the Zoom chat invite just yet. I could be wrong. Got to find out. But yeah, I'm Justin. I'm the community manager of Mage Hand Press. We make cool stuff like Dark Matter. So if you like playing D&D, but you don't feel like D&D has enough to offer because there hasn't been very many books that have came out, check out Mage Hand Press. We've got some cool stuff. And yeah, you can use the Wandering DM discount code at store.magehandpress.com to get a little bit of a discount.
Thank you.
So yeah. Anyways, I do have to go. I just got the Zoom chat
message?
code.
No problem.
All right.
We'll
You have a good one, guys.
We'll see you next game. Ciao,
I'm looking
Justin.
forward to it.
There we go. All right, and next we have Deirdre. Muted, but okay.
I'm professional. I'm real professional. You know me. I'm at Deirdre Donlin on Twitter or Praxagora Thesmiophores. You see me hanging out in the Twitch chat. This is fine. This is all fine. Doxy sedated. Things will get better.
Oh, yeah, sure. Our chief engineer is sedated.
He caused this problem.
Not by my own volition. It was a
And-
prototype.
Yep. We'll fix that. But yeah, as for me, you can find me back here on Friday for the season 1 finale of Fun Thing of Castle Falkenstein, and we can find out what the Contessa has been doing. Well, people have been messing around and with portals. It'll be fine. Then back here on Saturday for the finale of Go West, and all the fun things that brings, and looking forward to that. Sunday over on Soul Bear RPG for the Shattered Eye as the Shattered Fam descends into the keep, and everything's fine. But check my Twitter. I will always tell you where I'm going to be, and I look forward to seeing you all when we get back.
Yep. Moving on to the other side of the table, Eddie.
Well, as Simon said, I am Eddie. You can find me on Twitter at Pixel Pirate. The first E being a 3 on the Twitters. And I am my day job is a freelance dev. I do all kinds of cool stuff around building apps and things like that. And currently working on building out my world on World Anvil. Which you haven't checked that out, definitely check it out. I'm going to be doing the World Anvil Summer Camp, hopefully this July. Look up, I think it's WA Summer Camp 2019 as the hashtag on Twitter to follow along. And there's a website and everything that basically lays out, hey, there's prompts and stuff like that to help you build out your worlds. So I'm going to be doing that, and hopefully by the end of it, I'll have some really cool stuff to share with you all. But yeah, I've been working on this stuff for a little while, and yeah, so keep an eye out for that.
Cool. And lastly, we have Alex.
Hello, you can find me on Twitter at The Gambit. Well, they're _ Gambit. On the 6th of July, we'll start a campaign on my side of the Curse of Strahd. You can come and see us all and as a brand new group of people attempt to more than likely seduce Strahd. That'll be fun. I've never played the Curse of Strahd before, so we'll see how that goes. Come and see me be very sleep deprived when I will play. It'll be awesome.
And which channel is it?
Frankly, I forgot. I could look it up real quick.
That might come in handy.
It might. It's been I know there was a notification that went out a little while ago. If I scroll past on Twitter, I might find it. But it is on a... Dear Lord, it's far away in the past. Ah, there it is. It is on... I'm going to massacre the name, of course. Valdrianth. VALDRIANTH. Copy and paste it in Twitch.
Valdrianth's channel.
Yes.
Valdrianth's channel. Cool. And well, I'm Simon, Wandering DM. Hi, this is our channel. We play here 5 days a week now because I have a few announcements. So this is our season finale tonight, season 2 finale of Dark Matter. We will not be back next week, but we'll be back the week after, July 9th, for the start of the 3rd season of Dark Matter, and hopefully the crew will find a way to get out of this situation. I was gonna say shit show. Out of this situation. This upcoming Thursday, it is the season finale of Keep on the Shadowfell, our D&D 5e campaign, where people throw my animal companions at bad guys. On
that what you're supposed
Friday,
to do?
Worst cleric. Hashtag worst cleric.
yeah, it was a thing. On Friday, we have the finale for Castle Falkenstein. Come one, come all. We will also be giving away a copy of the book and a deck of cards, so you can start playing Castle Falkenstein at home. On Saturday, it will be the finale of Pulp Cthulhu, our Go West campaign, where, well, someone's going to die or go insane, and that someone will probably be me.
You're already talking to people that aren't there.
I'm talking to people in my head. And
There's a difference.
yep, on Sunday you can catch me on Soul Bear RPG for Shattered Eye. Next week we will not be streaming here on the channel, but we will come back the week after with some returning shows like Dark Matter and some brand new shows like Acquisition Incorporated, like Vampire the Masquerade. So come follow me on Twitter. You'll see the new schedule up shortly, and come say hi whenever we play. Otherwise, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you guys for playing, for agreeing to be part of this wacky campaign setting. Well, wacky thing I decided to make with this campaign setting.
I think we're past wacky at this point.
Yeah,
No.
probably.
We are full on space opera.
and we are going to go raid our friend Mike at Unmade Gaming to say hi, see what they're up to, and spread the love. On that note, we'll see you again in 2 weeks. Ciao, everyone.
I